as well that Dede Ayew is not the same Dede Ayew we knew in 2009 when he led the under-20 team to the first FIFA World Cup, and also, that he's not the same that we saw at the South Africa 2010 FIFA World Cup, where the likes of Arsene Wenger were chasing him for his signature. Okay, we can make all of those arguments, but you see, the other thing that we always say as well is that when it comes to service to the national team, Dede never blinks.
No.
He goes all out, and that is written and done. But you see, the other side to is that you have to marry all of this into the vision of the team, the vision of the new technical head who wants to also chart a certain course. Because whether we like it or not, our Black Stars team of 2025 is going through a transition.
Oh, yes.
Whether we like it or not.
That's true.
Even if we've recorded 3 straight wins in the coming games, we still are going through a transition. And so, within that transition, what are the elements that would define, play and the general look and feel of the team?
I am only thinking that we should have done a proper, sort of goodbye to him.
Brace, I agree with you 300%.
Let's end it.
You know what, Brace? I agree with you 300%. And that you see, sports is always a base for, different aspects of our national lives, because you see, this practice can be replicated elsewhere in public service, where you have a certain party, a political party, win power and become the government. And then you see heads of institutions, just walk in and don't give any credit whatsoever to others. But in recent times, we're seeing that. So this suggestion you are bringing is super, because you see, whether we like it or not, love him or hate him, Andre Ayew's name has already been written in our history books.
Yeah, in gold.
If you look at his journey in the game, nobody, we need to give him his roses. But how we're going to do that is another thing. And whether we can institutionalize it and make it a consistent feature on our yearly calendar to be saying symbolic thank yous to all of our retired stars is another big question. Because, Stephen Appiah, have we said thank you to him enough? Yeah?
Not sure.
For qualifying us for our FIFA World Cup for the first time?
Not sure. Not sure.
When you go to certain countries, this will be such a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, you remember England?
Such a big deal.
England recalled Rooney to give him one shot to say that thank you for service. You remember that game? They played a game. It was a friendly game. They gave him the captain and band. He played the last game, and then it was all. We haven't done that.
Interesting.
We should do it.
So Brace, you've raised a very important point, and these conversations are always going to come up. I always keep telling everyone that as an individual, definitely he will not be so happy about it because he's still playing. Yeah. And I'm sure if you'd asked him to continue playing, he would still play.
He will.
But at least the band remains within the family. And of course, in terms of honoring, I think we should also honor the Ayew family for what they've done for Ghana.
Yes.
And say thank you to Mrs. Maha Ayew for being the center
of it.
The holding point for all of these people. Brace, I would have loved to even keep you on the show, but I realize you've got a lot of stuff to do in the news.
Your producer is even sacking me.
Kojo Brace, thank you so much for bringing us the Joy Midday News. This is the Joy Sports Link here on Joy 99.7 FM. As I mentioned earlier, we're getting into major conversations here this afternoon. Join us via our live stream on YouTube and also contribute to the show. Remember, it's 055 1111 997. 055 1111 997. Before we get into every season, and this is standard throughout the world, there are major cup games and cup competitions that are played to herald the start of the season. One of them is the upcoming Democracy Cup, and this will be the second edition, which is under the auspices of the Office of the Speaker of Parliament and the Parliament of Ghana, coming together with legends of the former legends of the Black Stars team, or living legends of the Black Stars team and national stars, going up against the football-savvy parliamentarians. It was a very interesting first edition we saw at the Accra Stadium, and we're looking forward to seeing something even more spectacular. Just yesterday, the whole team, led by the Clerk of Parliament, Reverend Jethro, he led the team, leadership of Parliament, to go and officially inform the overlord of the Ga State, King Taki Tekutru II, the Gaman Chair and the president of the Ga Traditional Council. And he has already bought 1,000 tickets for fans to go and watch this particular game. So joining me here this afternoon for these conversations and more on the show is seasoned pundit Jeffrey Asari. For my biases with boxing, I always like to identify him with boxing, having worked with major networks for major international broadcasts from here in Ghana, and being a seasoned pundit from many years ago, and an administrator as well as a promoter of special content and special franchises in sport. Jeffrey, thank you so much for your time here this afternoon. It's good to have you here.
It's always a pleasure, my brother.
Very well, very well. And also joining me here is an alumnus of the Joy Sports team, who's now director of the Millennium Marathon, which comes off in a couple of days here in the capital city, Accra. Ernest Boama is a former, lead producer of Joy Sports, and now the director for the Millennium Marathon, which is expected to attract thousands of marathoners from all over the world. We're going to be discussing that very shortly, but welcome to the show. Thank you very much for keeping your dial here, and a few messages, and after that we get into all of the big conversations, as well as reminisce on the big spectacle that happened at the University of Ghana Stadium for the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament 2025.
The luckiest, luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last dance, everyone to hush. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with one CD. Luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest, the teacher, doctor, market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, you can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. Stars, everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That how we go win. If I win, you win.
You could be the luckiest.
Are you ready for something spectacular? The stars are coming. Saturday, 30th September 2025. It is Stars and Perfect Walk with the Stars. Come walk side by side with your favorite actors, musicians, sports and media personalities as we promote healthy living, fitness and fun. Date is 30th September 2025. Starting point is the forecourt of multimedia, Konkomlemle, at 6 a.m. and finish at the ATTC School Park. Lace up your sneakers and join the biggest fitness walk of the year. There will be good music, dance, aerobics, house screening, and unforgettable moments with our stars. Participation is absolutely free. Just bring your energy, your smile, and your walking shoes. Awesome Perfect Walk with the Stars. Sponsors: Ayuda App Bako, Services Bebre, Franco Trading Enterprise, Phone Papa Fee, Dimafua Bar Clinic, Oyare for Dimafunewa, Angel Rock Mixture, Albertan Team, Sinomi Instant Noodles. Try it, love it. See you on the 13th of September.
Here on the Joy Sports Link on Joy 99.7 FM. Thank you so much for being here with us as we go on this journey of bringing you a cocktail show with major issues to discuss. We'll begin with sports tourism. And something major is coming up in the coming weekend. The Millennium Marathon of 2025. Here with me is the race director, Ernest Boama. Ernest, good to have you back.
Bro. It's always good to be back to the family again.
Sure. Good to see you. See you. Look, we launched quite some time ago. We launched some months back the Accra Stadium, and we had sponsors come together, we had industry people come together, and the main idea was to make the rest of the world know that this year the Millennium Marathon, sponsored by KGL, is coming off in a very big way. Tell me about the response so far, and who has expressed interest, both from here and around, the continent and around the world.
Yeah, thank you so much. And Millennium Marathon, as you said, it's come out big time. This is the 11th year, actually. And we've had KGL come on board as a partner to this, to the program. They joined about 3 years ago. So it's now the KGL Millennium Marathon. And for our listeners to know that KGL Millennium Marathon is the only running event in Ghana to be recognized on the World Athletics calendar. So it's now a ranked race on the World Athletics calendar. And it's the first time that any event in West Africa has been acknowledged there. And it takes hard work to be there, and dedication, and lots of commitment to be on the world stage. And that's why this year's event has been attracting many people coming from all over the world. As usual, we have the Kenyans coming, we have the Ethiopians coming, the Nigerians are coming, people from US, Canada, Italy, all coming to run. Because when you are a ranked race, what it tells is that when you run and your time is good, you are put automatically on the world calendar. So you qualify for any world marathon event that goes on anywhere on the continent.
Amazing.
So that's why many people are now looking to Ghana to come and run in the KGL Millennium Marathon, because if they know that if they make good time, it qualifies them for any international marathon event that goes on. So that's why we have made sure that we put marathon and Ghana, for that matter, on that platform, where now, as through attracting people to come here, creating tourism, we also making sure that our athletes over here do not have to travel to go elsewhere
to get ranked.
Yes. So you can run here and be ranked, and voila, you can go anywhere to compete.
Tell me about registration and whether it's still open. We're in the final week.
Yes, registration is still opened. We'll close it somewhere on the 3rd of September.
Okay.
So it's still opened.
Okay.
So now the short code to register is *800*17#. *800*17#. Just enter on any network, follow the prompts in there, and you can register. Or visit our website, www.millenniummarathon.com. www.millenniummarathon.com. You can also go there and register. For the 21 kilometers, it's just a cool 130 Ghana cedis for registration. And the 5 kilometer race is just 90 cedis. Register, and as soon as you register, in 2 days' time, you can come for your running pack.
Gear.
That's your running vest. You have your bib number, and the beautiful scarf that we are using this year. Just last weekend, there was that Duku Festival that we supported.
Very well.
So anybody who comes will get that beautiful scarf to put around your neck or your head, and let's come have fun. The 5 kilometer is actually for the corporate institutions. Just like you guys did,
the Joy Sports Invitational, yeah.
Fantastic. We want to bring all corporate bodies together. Let's keep exercising ourselves, making friends, networking. That's what the 5 kilometer is about. But the 21 kilometer is strictly, or I'll say mostly, for the elite runners who want to compete for the big money that is in there. And this year, the 21 kilometers is giving, for the first prize, 75,000 Ghana cedis. For the first prize, 50,000 Ghana cedis for the second prize, 30,000 Ghana cedis for the third prize, and we will give prizes to the 30th position for both male and female category. And because we are a round race now, we want to challenge our athletes to break our course record.
Okay.
Once you break the course record, you get additional 10,000 Ghana cedis to be added to the 75. That makes it 85,000 Ghana cedis.
I see.
So we are challenging our runners to make sure they break our course record. And for the male category, the course record is 64 minutes. Just break it, and you get the additional 10,000 Ghana cedis. And for the female, it's 74 minutes. Once you break that record, you get additional 10,000 Ghana cedis as your prize money.
Let's talk about the day proper and how start procedure, competition procedure will go. The traditional start venue is the Independence Square. Right?
Yes, Independence Square. So now we are starting at the Shell Filling Station close to the Accra Sports Stadium.
Very well. That's within the enclave of the
That's
Independence Square.
That's where we are all gathered. So at 6 o'clock, we are starting the race. So by 5 o'clock, you can start trooping in. 5:30, you can start trooping in. At 6, we are starting.
Tell me about the arrangements for security and arrangements to also weed out any forms of, wanting to go around the system or wanting to circumvent, the proper procedure to win the race, because
Yes.
there will be one or two
People want to
people
cut
who
in
try
over
to.
there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, on the route, you are going to have secret areas where wristbands will be given to every runner. So, if you don't get that wristband and you come to the finish line, it means that you haven't made that full course that you are putting across. Again, in terms of, arrangements, because you're a round race, one of our, modalities is that we have to have a total road closure, which we are in touch with the Ghana police, and they've assured us that we're going to have a total road closure for our event. So we are just pleading to road users that on the 6th of September, that is the event, coming Saturday, don't come out from 6 o'clock to 10. Just stay at home, relax, and enjoy, the event on stream if you're not part of the runners. So between 6 to 10 o'clock, just stay at home, relax. Don't come to town, because we're going to have a total road closure. And again, the president and Honorable Julius Zebra would be there to start the race for us.
Very well.
So it's going to be a full packed event.
Very well.
So stay at home for that 3 hours. Let the runners run conveniently on the road to make good time
Very
and to
well.
sell Ghana out to the world.
Very well.
So that's what we are asking for now. The police are for sure that they'll be there. Volunteers will be there to make sure the road is safe. Water will be at every point to make sure that once you are running, then water will give you that, water that you need to quench your thirst and continue running. So everything is set now. Just pick your phone and register and be part of it. As soon as you register, in 2 days, you can come to the Accra Sports Stadium, the media center, and pick up your running pack.
Very
Just
well.
simple.
Very well. Ernest, we're very grateful to you this afternoon, and we look forward to what will be a world-class event that will put Ghana on the map once again. At the end of the day, we're also really focusing on sports tourism and the content that can attract numbers to Ghana to boost tourism, because we always go out there and go and patronize others. Why can't we do it here? All right. Thank you so much. We
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
your time here this
So we'll be
afternoon.
looking out to see you. Ghanaians want to see you run. It's been a while since you wore your running pack and come on the
we are all part of the organizing team. I have to announce the people to, the starting gun to go. So don't worry, we'll
Ghanaians want
find
to
a
see
way.
you on the road and take pictures with you running.
We'll find a way. Thank you so much. Ernest Bama is the race director for the upcoming Millennium Marathon here in Accra, which will start off next weekend. And that will be from the Accra Sports Stadium, and it will end at the Independence Square. Of course, it will be opened by His Excellency the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama. Still here on the Joy Sports Link on Joy 99.7 FM. As we go along, we'll be talking to some of the CEOs who participated in the CEOs penalty shootout for last Saturday's Joy Sports Invitational Tournament, which was a resounding success. Last year, when we returned to the calendar, we recorded 30 teams participating. This year, it went all the way to 54 teams participating. And we'd like to use the opportunity to also say a very big thank you to the Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, Mr. Julius Deborah, for coming to headline the event, taking part in the 5-kilometer race walk, and also performing the official kickoff, and also presenting the trophy to the winner of the CEO's penalty shootout. It's a very interesting story. The CEO of the luckiest winning right there. And so it was a very interesting one. Now we're getting into the conversations here. My guests are seated in studio. Larry Attoh is the CEO of Primeval Media, who are collaborating with the Parliament of Ghana to bring us this very amazing one day of exciting football for fans. One of a big spectacle, because we're going to see our parliamentarians and our lawmakers get off the floor of Parliament onto the football pitch to do something amazing. Jeffrey Asare is the director of Primeval Media and also a seasoned pundit as well. We'll be discussing so many issues: the Black Stars, qualification for the FIFA World Cup, and also our women and how well they are pulling through on the international stage after what has been a very successful, year of football. All of it here on the Joy Sports Link on Joy 99.7 FM with me, Nathaniel Attoh, and the rest of the team. to have you here in the studio. I haven't had your combination in quite a while.
Well, I think the last time we're here, it
Yeah.
has to do with our Democracy Cup.
Oh, same
First
thing.
edition, yes.
Then we have to be praying that we have democracy. But yesterday I was having a conversation with some friends of mine at the Gamanches Palace, and I was telling the person that I told one person, you know something? The parliamentarians beat the Black Stars Legends at the first edition of the, for want of a better, it's such a sacrilege. I mean, these are our heroes who took us to the FIFA World Cup for the first time in 2006. It's something else, and that just brings the realization that there are so many people who have dreams that probably may have fizzled out because of one reason or the other, and have multiple talents, some of which we never know about.
Well, of course. I mean, there are a lot of people who really have potentials. Some even started. You were talking about Delante Van der Poel. Some of them, those days, if you have a parent that wants you to study at all costs, the orientation is that football is really not for people who want to pursue academic career. That has been orientation in the past. Today is a different ball game altogether. So some of them suffered that. Some also through injuries or several circumstances, lack of opportunities, and then so they have to divert into politics and then abandon the football. So you have some level of talent that is there. It might not be as polished as the established legends who they play against, but collectively when they come together, they will exhibit what hitherto, if they have not diverted, they would have become even better than some of the legends. So it's always like that. Look, if I always talk about Sani Wahab, I talk about Justice Sampa, I talk about Odate Lawson. Listen, these are top centre backs. There's somewhere like Sani Wahab, the issue with him, the injections and that stuff. He was one of the finest centre backs you can have. Odate Lawson, other factors,
Lalas.
other issues. Lalas. I mean,
Yeah.
intelligent. If you're talking
My
about
eldest brother used to tell me a story about Odate Lawson's days in St. Anthony's School, and at the time he was such a commander that he always captained the side. And you know how when we were in primary school, by default there were people who will not bring the football, but they will always do the selection.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, we have that in a lot of There are people who are even engineers today. They are doctors, but had brilliant upcoming when it comes to football, play coast football, play Division 2, and but because of the nature of their job, decide not to other factors. So, it's interesting. And the legend themselves were shocked at the excellent quality of position that the parliamentarians gave to them.
Look, I still can't believe this.
No, I think we have to get the Yoko, NIB, the security agencies involved to investigate that match.
Are you suspecting something?
Yeah, because for you to have the legends, you have Stephen Appiah in there, you have Sule in there, Ajiman Bedu in there, John Mensah in there, and they were whipped by 3-1.
I don't understand.
No, we have to.
I don't understand.
Anyway, Larry, this matter probably maybe to cast as well. Yes, but anyway, we have to give credit to the.
But we have to give credit to you as well for birthing this idea first of all and taking it to the corridors of power and getting the buy-in from the Speaker of Parliament to have this done. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest takeaways from the first edition that was held and what has given you even bigger fuel to carry on with this concept, which even gets into a bigger concept of special cup matches that are played off-season or that herald the start of the new football season in Ghana and what it does for the general football ecosystem.
Thank you very much, Nat. I would say it's the motivation and everything is from the Right Honourable Speaker. I mean, for what we did last year, and he felt, look, if we can push it very hard, we will go very far. If we're able to pull the Chief Justice, we're able to get the Electoral Commissioner, we're able to get the IGP there, it means that it's a very good product. And we had good companies also throwing their weight behind it. You have the legends we were so excited about it. The MPs also played a very good role. And you also have to scan the environment and look at the acceptance of the thing. You see that, hey, the general public were so excited about it. Some of them, they've not seen the MPs kicking football before. And for us, the opportunity also given to the winner to go to Washington, D.C. to play the DC United game, even though we had a lot of challenges with the visas and all of that. So the motivation is, hey, we started something last year. We have to build on it. We have to push ourselves. And like I said earlier on, credit must go to the Right Honorable Speaker. He kept pushing us. He kept telling us that, look, it's a very good brand, it's a very good product, and we have to do the needful. But not. The question you ask, I want to take this opportunity to, of course, thank the Right Honorable Speaker, the Clerk of Parliament. But there is a story behind this initiative. Honorable Attoh, he chaired the committee that we did a presentation to. And Honorable Attoh really carried us along. He believed in the thing, and I'm not a prophet, but I think he spoke prophetically. So he told the committee members that, listen, all the activities that we've lined up, I strongly believe that this is what is going to put Parliament of Ghana out there.
Amazing.
But you had Dr. Pambo, Honorable Woyome, you have Madam Linda, and Nana Tevia, who is the Director League. I mean, they did so well. They believe that, look, we have to really do this and make it happen.
Amazing stuff. Now, we're going to be getting into the big fixture. And like I said, this is going to bring a lot of conversation around the upcoming league as well, because Accra Hearts of Oak is in there, and Accra Hearts of Oak are going up against their city rivals, Accra Great Olympics, in the main fixture. So we would get into that in a bit, but talk about cup matches and concepts such as these. We just came off the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament, a very, very big success story told at the University of Ghana Stadium. I just want to speak to two of the CEOs who took part in the CEOs penalty shootout competition, which has become a flagship and one which is very much sought after out of all of the events that we've been having, at the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament. And would I also once again have to say a very, very big congratulations to the CEO of the Luckiest, coming in and surprising everyone. So let's go over to the United Kingdom, because the managing director of All Sales Services, Nana Boachi Yadom Kanto, has joined us to have a brief conversation with us on his experience there. Nana, Wunkwasu, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on the Joy Sports Link.
Good afternoon, Nat. Thank you very much for having me.
Great. Look, it was great, refreshing having you there. I believe that amongst all the CEOs, you are the only chief who took part in that competition, and that's a very big one for us.
You are in a better position to say, because you had a list of registration.
Great. Tell me about great stuff there. Tell me about the experience. I mean, coming up against your colleague CEOs and trying your skill at this semi-difficult endeavor on the pitch, and leading your respective teams to come together, network, and also take part in these sporting activities and Ghana's biggest corporate sporting event. Tell me about the experience.
Well, first off, I'll give the congratulations to Joy FM and the multimedia. I think you don't disappoint. I was very impressed. The choice of the stadium itself was very good, and then the organization was spot on, and you try to get our leaders also in government to join us. That also brought all those euphoria. I was very excited about the colors. Colors from various corporate organizations and the excitement that was in the air. Wow. With the penalty shootouts, my understanding, my thought was that we're going to have a big post with the keeper inside. So all my strategies was geared towards that.
I see.
So I was kind of surprised to see the small post.
Without
But,
any impediment.
Yeah, without any impediment.
And at a shorter distance.
So I was kind of surprised. So I had to, within a very short time, realign my strategies to see how that was going to go. And my start was pretty good. I mean, my first shot went straight into the post. So
I remember it was very clinical, you know.
It was good, you know. So when the others started coming through, I noticed something. When the kick is made and it's a bit too hard, somehow the wind has some kind of play in it. And when it's a bit too not so hard, sometimes because of the distance, it's difficult getting to the post itself.
Nana,
So
before you go on, you are sounding very technical. Are you sure you haven't missed your calling? Because this kind of explanation would do very well in one of the dressing rooms of the national teams, you know.
I think you do better in this area than me. I think you do better. But thank you very much for that. Sure. So that's what I observed. So all I'm trying to say is that next year, with this, the idea that is a small post, we come out pretty prepared with that psyche that that's how it is and how to go about it. So next year, I'm very optimistic that the way I've seen things, I'm going to carry the day.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. A final message to all the other companies that participated and those who missed out on the experience.
Well, it's a good platform to come on relax, so to speak, because I found the whole program to be an opportunity to do something different, because my day and my activities have been very serious and very formal and trying to solve one problem or the other. But the whole day, I mean, I thought that I was going to be there because I got there just at about 7 o'clock, thereabout. I thought I was going to be away. I mean, I would have left the place, say, by midday or by 2, thereabout. But I found myself spending the whole day. I left at about 8 p.m. And I enjoyed the time because I didn't even see time go by because there was something to do one way or the other. So I want to encourage corporate institutions, anywhere that quality assemble is a place that you can play on. And this is quality that has assembled. I mean, Joy FM put together very serious companies and then did something that is more relaxing. And we all know that the best deals are done in a relaxed environment, not with the suit and ties that we always go with.
Exactly.
So I will encourage all corporate institutions, the CEOs, the very serious companies in this country to participate because there's something very good in it.
What can we say? Nana, we're very grateful to you for making the time, to be with us here on the show. And we look forward to seeing you next year. And we do hope that all the others will go in just like your very first penalty that you took there. Very, very clinical indeed. Thank you.
I look forward to that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much. Nana Boakye Yadom Kanto is the CEO of All Sales Services, and they, had their very first, the CEO took part in his very first penalty shootout competition at the Joy Sports Invitational. Amazing stuff there, and everybody is already asking for when the next one is going to come in. We'll just briefly do another conversation with Dr. Elton Frederick Afari. Dr. Elton Frederick Afari is the CEO. He's an alumnus of Multimedia Group, and he's the CEO of Equity Health Insurance. brought a whole new set of it was a Nike, fresh pair of Nike football boots, lime green, stockings to match. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Doc, thank you so much for your time. Good to have you here on the show.
Thank you very much, Nathaniel Attoh. And it's good to be on your show.
Great. You came in with a whole swag. The way you drove in, the interior of the vehicle matching what you were wearing, and then going onto the pitch to bring us a new set of Nike boots, and then eventually the shootout itself. Tell me about the experience.
It was a wonderful experience for me, because if you look at the way I dressed for the day, it's a whole new story. Because I was prepared. I was prepared to win the penalty shootout on the day, but unfortunately, the field I prepared for a bigger penalty kick. Okay. But unfortunately, what happened was that the one we used, or the one we did, was a bit difficult for me. I started with very well, and I needed to maybe curl the ball a bit to be able to get in. My first shootout was very, very bad. I got a second right, I got a third right, and I thought that the remaining two could have been better. But unfortunately, it didn't work, and I'm sure even the person who won last year also, it didn't work for him. The person who won
Mr. Divine Tay of IS Evolutions Consult. Yeah, he missed it by a whisker.
Yes, so I realized that there was something fishy on the day. Luckiest got a day, and I realized that there was something. He said he came last year and we prepared. So for us, I have started my preparation. I'm currently in Turkey. I am trying to see how I can do it better with Fenerbahce.
Okay, but you just Mourinho was just sacked. It's one of the things we'll be picking on today. Are you by chance going to consult him before he flies out of Turkey?
So there's a new technical team being put together, and I just want to align myself with a new technical. But honestly, I had a blast. We as an institution, we've not been part of the Joy FM Invitational. Although I have been part of this band for more than 30 years.
Exactly.
Yes, but we decided that to be part of this band, and indeed it helped. Indeed, a lot of people, a lot of clients called, sent messages and said, "Wow, we are watching you, and we are all rooting for you." But unfortunately, on the day, I didn't perform as was expected.
Wow, amazing stuff. So we look forward to seeing you next year, and we wish you well with your consultations with a new technical team of Fenerbahce.
Thank you very much. I must say, if I could put this through, that Joy FM Invitational is a big platform for all corporate institutions, and I invite each organization or corporate institution to be part of it. For us, we were able to make new contacts, new relationships. And even those we've not met for years, some of the clients that we serve, Nathaniel Attoh, you are my clients, you are on the scene, you have enjoyed how equity health insurance is. Some of them I have not seen for years. Some of them who have heard about equity health insurance and you didn't know what we were doing or we do. And we were able to use your platform to be able to re-acquaint ourselves, re-engage, and re-build a new partnership with organizations that we've been pursuing them for. I met CEOs that have been chasing them for years. And indeed, through the penalty kickouts, we were able to build relationships and exchange numbers immediately. So thank you for the platform. I will say that don't leave it at the Joy FM Invitational, but let's move on into Joy FM Golf Tournament. Maybe equity health insurance and Joy FM can do a collaboration.
Very well. We think alike, and that's the reason why you are an alumnus of multimedia. That's one thing that's also in the works, and we sure are going to collaborate on that one.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Amazing. Dr. Elton Frederick Afari, CEO of Equity Health Insurance. And he says it's been an amazing journey of building new relationships at the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament and also sealing some very, very good business. Charlie, maybe I should appoint myself consultant to Chief Larry, Charlie, consultant to all these companies who come and seal business at the Joy Sports Invitational. Anyway, wrapping up the conversations with our CEOs, I would like to
10%.
Oh, Charlie, but you 10% is plenty.
Oh, which one be plenty? Just 10%.
Hey, just.
Oh, it's my grand brother. Give me 10%.
Okay, well, why we?
Well, sure.
Let's now speak to Mr. Benjamin Siriano, who is the CEO of Ayuda Hub. Ayuda Hub are the experts with apps, and they are, IT gurus, and they also took part in the competition. Mr. Siriano, thank you so much for making the time to share your experiences with us this afternoon on the Joy Sports Link.
Citizen Attoh and the Joy FM listeners. Very nice it's a pleasure to be with you on Sports Link today.
Great. I mean, we've spoken to the CEO of All Sales, the CEO of Equity Health Insurance, and they seem to be saying the same things about sealing some very good deals on the ground at the Joy Sports Invitational, and also, having a general, positive feel with all these companies coming together, 54 in all, and creating this whole buzz, at the University of Ghana Stadium. Tell us about yours as well.
So, for us, I would say it wasn't just about sports, but we had a good opportunity to connect with CEOs from a lot of other corporate institutions. And we were able to build some new relationships with these leaders and also strengthened maybe some existing partnerships. And then finally, the chance to showcase the Ayuda app to a wider audience. So basically, it showed us that we are not just about business, but also community, wellness, teamwork, and these are the values at the heart of our company.
Amazing, great stuff. Now, let's talk about you. We had some conversations before the day, and we were very sure that you were going to surprise everyone and win the CEO's penalty shootout competition. Tell us about how it went and what the new strategy will be preparing for the next year. You have at least 11 months, 11 months to prepare for it.
Yes, of course. We can't wait for next year. Actually, it's our first time, and we thought it was going to be, something less competitive. But what we saw shows that people did a lot of preparations. So we are going to come back next year very well prepared. It was fun and nerve-wracking at the same time. But, as CEOs, we are used to making very tough decisions. But, of course, standing in front of the goalpost with everyone watching was a different kind of pressure. And we enjoyed every bit of it. And so, yes, it reminds me that sports and business has a lot in common. You have to remain calm, be focused, and then be very decisive in taking actions.
Wow, amazing stuff. Interesting. So there's an 11-month, preparation period for you. Let's hope it all goes well.
Definitely. You will see us next year. We'll make sure we do all kinds of training with our team because we've seen exactly how it goes. Truly is the most competitive corporate event that we have ever come across. And so we know what we need to do. We will come next year stronger and better, and hopefully we'll take a lot more medals than we did this time around.
And also the message to everyone else about the Ayuda Hub that we're going to see next year, 2026.
So Ayuda, what makes us special is the trust and the convenience. And so we intend, to come next year and deliver a lot of services to our competitors on the pitch and off the pitch. And so all we'd like to say is everyone to watch out for us in the coming year.
Amazing. Thank you so much, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you do some massive exploits with the time that you have to prepare.
Thank you too for having us on studios. Okay.
Amazing stuff there. So Benjamin Seriano is the CEO of Ayuda Hub. They are the app experts, and then now would wrap up with the CEO of the champions themselves. Now, PWAC Natural Health emerged the winners after winning the highest number of gold medals or finishing in first position in many more of the disciplines than any other company. Nobody expected them to pull off this one, but, they were able to do it. Dr. Prince Nelson Mototi is the CEO of PWAC Natural Health, and he joins us this afternoon on the Joy Sports Link. Good afternoon, Doc, and congratulations to Team PWAC. You came in, you saw, and you conquered.
Thank you, my brother.
Amazing. Was it a plan? I mean, everybody said they were going to win, but what other different thing was it about PWAC that made you get in there and do that much magic?
That's true. Let me use the opportunity to thank the organizers of the tournament. As you asked, PWAC as a team, we work closely. We train for a period of time, especially the athletics. We work towards it, and I think it is a win for us. And I believe that it is because we prepared for it that gave us the win.
Now, tell me about relationships and the kind of atmosphere that you saw there and what it also means for enhancement of your brand, PWAC Natural Health Products.
Yeah, it was good to have such a game, especially as a corporate. I think this is the second time PWAC participating in the Joy Sports tournament. It was so exciting and so lovely. It is good to have a time like this to exercise, and then exercise is good for health. PWAC has been championing about health, especially related to blood circulation, and Joy Sports invitational tournament is also related to our field. So it was a good moment to be part of this corporate game.
What's the message to your team, your hardworking team who got these plaudits, which are going to give you bragging rights for one whole year?
Oh, I want to say a big congratulations to them, and I appreciate everybody. Every bit of it they did for us to get this win. I said we appreciate it, especially manager Sylvia Mototi for organizing the team, and that led us this win. So thanks everybody, every Ghanaian, whoever supported us for this game, for we to get where we are today. We appreciate it. It's a thanks to everybody.
Doc, congratulations to you and your team, and we look forward to seeing you join and do even more next year.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. I also want to use this opportunity once again to appreciate everybody, especially the organizers of Joy Sports Invitation Tournament, and also to appreciation to Apex Bank for also giving us a support to our brother Francis Mensah, who had a problem with a dislocation fracture in the arms. So we are grateful for everybody for this invitation tournament. Once again, PWAC is saying thank everybody for supporting. We appreciate it.
Thank you. That is Dr. Prince Mototi, who is the CEO of PWAC Natural Health, the champions of the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament 2025. And of course, would also have to single out ARB Apex Bank, who finished second on the table in terms of medal haul. And they extended a very, very good gesture, which Dr. Mototi just spoke about. Now, in the final of the arm wrestling competition, one player from the PWAC team unfortunately had an injury and had to undergo a surgery and all of that. And because of this, ARB Apex Bank moved in swiftly and extended a gesture of taking care of all the medical bills of that team member who got injured that day. And for that, we want to say a very big thank you to our friends at ARB Apex Bank, Dr. Alexei Wa, who is the CEO. We say thank you so much. And to the rest of the team at ARB Apex Bank, you have just been amazing. And ARB Apex Bank, took it to another level. They announced their titles and their trophies in the newspapers during the week with a full color page ad in the Daily Graphic. Hey, can you beat this? Well, amazing stuff there. So a lot of reminisce of the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament, Ghana's #1 corporate sporting event. And of course, this is where we also say a very big thank you to the Office of the Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, Mr. Julius Debra and his team, coming over to lead the 5-kilometer walk and also performing the official opening ceremony for the event. And of course, he presented the trophy to the winner of the CEO's penalty shootout, Dennis Educhum, of the luckiest. I'm sure you all know why we have that music in the background. The legendary Daddy Lumba, who has gone to be with the Lord. All our friends here in Accra and coming from different places will be converging at the Independence Square for the 1 week commemoration. And of course, while we look at all of these, we also want to energize ourselves for the upcoming Democracy Cup, which will be played between Accra Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. And the big attraction, aside the game itself, will be the parliamentarians showing their own against our legends. Now, before we went into the conversation with our CEOs, Chief Larry Attoh, who is the CEO of Primeval Media, the organizers and promoters of this event, was telling me a story about this fixture. You know, the Oli and Hearts fixture, which is a traditional fixture which draws a lot of rivalry, a lot of big talk. But at the end of the day, if it's a cup match, we always have a winner. But if it's a league game, then we can have a draw. But otherwise, somebody's going to be on the losing side.
Definitely. I mean, House of Oak Olympics, big game, any day, anytime, anywhere. And I remember the last time House played against Olympics, when Olympics were battling relegation, they beat House of Oak 3-0. So matches involving Hearts and Olympics, it doesn't matter whether you're playing in the Premiership or you're playing in the Championship or you're playing in League One, it's a different ball game together. I mean, this is local derby, it is the Gamashi derby, the bragging rights. Olympics believe that they are the landlords and the House of Oak are the tenants. I still can't comprehend this, because 1911 as against 19 whatever. So if you hear them say that they are the landlords as against a 1911 club being the tenant, yes, but that's what and that's how it's been. And I had opportunity to see Olympics training. I also saw House of Oak training, and I am more than convinced that we're going to have a very good game. House of Oak believes that, look, they won't sit in Accra. They won't allow Accra Great Olympics. They are playing in Division 1. There is no way that they're going to allow them to win the trophy and win the prize money of 200,000. It's not going to happen. But of course, my brother Jeff Asari he supports Kotoko. So anything House of Oak is anti-House of Oak. But for this project, I've assured him that I don't have any problem at all. You should support Olympics. But I strongly believe that from what I have seen, from what I saw,
the Galka top 4 and all of that.
Yes, the Galka top 4 and what I saw at the training of Accra House of Oak, And the morale, not, there is no way that Asaf Folk, they're going to lose this game.
I see. Now, I have a message from board member of Accra Hearts Voka, Vincent Suaudote, and he puts it very simply. He says, as for this one, they lie. We will beat them hands down. Jeff, the story of rivalry and what it delivers in terms of interest for the fans to get them into the stands. Tell me about it, and tell me about the uniqueness of this rivalry between Hearts of Oak and Olympics. And once again, Larry spoke about something very important, which is irrespective of which tier either club is playing in, it's a do or die affair, and it's always high stakes game.
Well, that's the interesting and fascinating bit about rivalry. I mean, look, there are players who use it as an opportunity to establish themselves. There's a bragging right. There is also the fact that it creates a different excitement for fans themselves. Because in the various communities, the two clubs are based in Accra. Olympic are the landlords. I mean, it's not everything you need to understand.
Olympics is what?
The landlord, as are the tenants. So let's proceed. Now, the point is that
Not, are we allowing this
to
go?
you know, when he was talking, I kept quiet.
No, that
And
Olympics.
when we went to the two training sessions,
Yeah.
when we went to the Olympics one, we went to Hasfest to Olympics. He saw that the grounds was shaking when Olympics players started singing.
They were not singing.
Look,
they were not singing. They were just only that. That's all that is.
Well, that's what you heard in your ears. What really transpired was not what you saw. So don't worry. You could see there is. So beyond that, rivalries create a different set of tension and excitement from the community base among the players, and also players also use the opportunity. That is where they make statements. Some of them, those are the games that raise their values and make them establish. Those who are able to seize the moment and use it to make impact by maybe scoring a brace or a hat trick or scoring the winning goal. And then from the stadium, that is where every post-game, the teasing, because of the established bragging after the game, is so exciting. But it's also start building up. This game has started building up from the various communities. If you go to Olympic, you go to Tation, when you realize that dominated Olympics fans will be talking about that, as well as supporters been across board from Nima, Mamobi, everywhere, Alaju, everywhere. So that's the exciting thing about city rivalry, because it's about who controls the dominance in the city, who is the boss in the city. Before they play again, until they play again, the bragging right continues. And then you have House of Oak, who are the elders, the senior brothers, want to make sure that they stamp the authority. But the younger brothers are saying that, look, even though we've been able to beat you several times, yes, you've also beaten us, but we are the landlords. And landlords, you see, when you're a landlord, when you come, you give directive, because you see, you have a position as to how the direction of your home and furnishing and everything should take place, how they take care of the home. When you come and it's not right, you have to make sure that you tell the tenant, be careful. This is the way I want it. Next time, if you don't do that, there's trouble. So that's the difference between the two. So now the landlords want to continue to be landlords, because the fact that you have been since 1911 that don't make you a landlord. If you're in a house, if you're in a house of a landlord for 30 years, doesn't make you part owner. You understand me?
No. What makes them the landlord?
First of all,
how many trophies?
No, so
have they won Champions League before?
Team of Accra. They are the traditional team of Accra. You have to understand.
Traditional team of Accra.
If you are talking about
who are the traditional team of Accra?
Yes, if you are talking about Great Olympics, you are talking about a club that has the tradition base in the state, the Ghana state,
where?
As compared to Accra.
But House of Oak, where? From where? Amalgamated of Oak.
Accra House of Oak, we know how you were formed. We're Gans in it, but Accra House of Oak came out from a lot of tribes.
I understand. That's okay.
So that's the foundation I'm talking about.
Yeah, but when we're talking about the foundation and where it was founded in this city of Accra, you know there are Safwachenetis.
I know.
You know that, yeah. So
I know the
you have to.
I know.
Hey, you have to add all of that.
Yeah, I know. But Master, I'm speaking for Olympics, please. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very tight. when I look at House of Oak and Olympics, there are a lot of young players in the team, the two teams. What that means is that we are going to see very exciting and scintillating football. And when Olympics is playing House of Oak, they always put the ball on the turf. Olympics will always play beautiful game. That's because Olympics historically are the team that go and pick the unknown players. You understand me? And they come and sell to House of Oak. You know, House of Oak bought a lot of players from the Olympics.
Charles Taylor and Dankwe.
It's good you are saying it. I just want to mention some of the things. Yeah, it's good you are saying it.
But
so
not
and it'll be special.
You go to junior high school.
Yeah.
From junior high school, you go where? Senior high school. From senior high school, where do you go?
The university. Yeah.
So why? House of Oak is a university.
Why is it saying?
It's as simple as
Olympic
that.
as well. I don't understand this.
House of Oak is a university.
It's a game we are going to
Yes.
play on the pitch.
No.
You understand?
Listen, you sat here. You said, yes, we've bought a lot of Olympics players, and
Yeah,
I'm saying
but-
that the
but-
transition is a transition.
but
The transition
somebody
is
must
that
have the eye to
from
copy the player to buy.
from high school, you have to go to tertiary.
Yes.
So Olympics is a high school.
That is what you think.
That's not what I think.
Okay.
That is what it is.
As we speak now, I pray that on Friday, please, after 8 o'clock, I pray that you will not be hidden. Because the explosion that Olympics is bringing into the game, trust me.
Oh, come on.
They are. Look, I've watched the training. When we watched the training, you yourself, you were quiet.
Quiet.
Fortunately, we went to House of Oak training before. You were quiet. You were surprised at how the boys, they were touching the ball with finesse. You saw it. And the coach was telling that this is what we are going to use against us across the Oak on Friday. So, Nat, don't worry. I normally, when things are going to happen, and I speak less about it because I'm confident about it. You understand me?
Well, we'll see how all of it goes. We're here on the Joy Sports link on Joy 99.7 FM and also live on all of our affiliates across the country, including Castle 90.3 FM in Cape Coast. Great to have all of our listeners from Cape Coast and beyond joining us via Castle 90.3 FM in Cape Coast. Also, Let's take this message coming from Nimale Ajay. Nimale Ajay says, "Nat, ask Kopare, how do you organize the budget come out to support one of the participants?"
No, but it's not. I said, I said, my brother Jeff is taking a stand.
Okay.
I have also taken a stand. So you see, it is not Opare organizing the game. I mean, it's just that yes, we have our biases, and I believe that I want us to win.
Yeah.
Jeff believes
Nimale must also remember that these are two media practitioners. It's just raising a bit of razzmatazz around this game. But of course,
and Nat, don't forget, please.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The relationship Kotogo have with Olympics.
Yeah.
You understand me? So
Yeah.
you should understand why I have a strong this for Olympics.
I see.
You get it now.
So you can send in your messages in 055-1111-997, 055-1111-997. We'll activate the phone lines in a little bit, but let's now throw the focus on patronage of the game and subscription for the game and all of that. What will be the plan for this year?
Okay, so Amanzima is performing live on the day. So he'll be doing all the Bejeke, the Balogo there and all of that. So gates will be open at 12 noon. We'll have the curtain raise at 3 p.m. That's between the MPs and the judges. That's the legislature playing against the judiciary. Then after Amazimba will perform, then we'll have the main game at 6 p.m. The gates regular going for 20 cedis. You have the VVIP going for 200 cedis with a package. No, sorry, the VIP. Sorry, the VIP going for 200 cedis with a package. You're going to have eat as much as you want, drink as much as you want, a buffet setting for you, and so you can come with your family. It's an opportunity for you to be there. It's a Friday night. I mean, you just want to be at the Lagos Sports Stadium. The special guest of honor is His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. We have the special guest, the Chief Justice, acting Chief Justice. Then you have the host, the Right Honorable Speaker. Then, of course, Now, it's very, very, very important key thing that we have to put in there. So it's Democracy Cup. Now it is KGL Democracy Cup.
Very well.
And we have to say a big, big, big thank you to KGL, the executive chairman and his directors for
Alex Apaudade.
Yes, for supporting this initiative, for supporting sports, supporting Black Stars. We had our brother Boama that you had opportunity to talk to and doing marathon and doing this the Democracy Cup. But see, we've been talking about just the match, the football match, the Democracy Cup. Remember, the focus of Mr. Speaker also is that the 276 constituencies that we have, the PE tutors that we have at the high schools, we're going to train all of them, upgrade them to become certified coaches. 276. Train them, upgrade them, so they can unearth talent from the grassroots to feed our various clubs, the national teams, and the rest. So it is not just about the football match. And the next thing that will hit Ghanaians, the Speaker himself will announce it with the plans that Parliament they've put in place and what they intend to do to support what the FA is doing and to move our sports and for that matter our football to the level that we all believe that it ought to be. Yeah.
Well, amazing stuff there, and we look forward to all of this. Sale, I mean, we're just quickly talking about the sale of tickets and admission. Already, Gamanche has taken the first 1,000 seats at the stadium. So we have the remaining
5,000 regular gone already.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So then we have so making it 6,000. Yes.
And this will be at the University of Ghana Stadium.
At the University of Ghana
Very
Stadium.
well.
Yes. The VIP, we have 500 gone already. So we are left with 300. VVIP is a no-go area. Presidential, of course, is a no-go area. So I would say we're pushing. I'm sure by midweek we should be able to have a full house. And it's possible that we can even have an overflow. So we also anticipating if it is that we have
to create a fun park experience.
A fun park experience.
Well.
Yes. So that's what we're doing. But the game will be live on television anyway. And we want to say big thanks to Multimedia. Bro, CEO, the CEO, yourself, Fentio, and the rest of the team, the Asempa guys, Wallace, you've done so well. And it is not only about multimedia, but the media in general. They've really supported this project. They've really pushed it very, very high. I mean, if you have Black Stars is the ultimate, and Black Stars will be playing their game on the 4th, then the next day we have the Democracy Cup. Originally, the Democracy Cup, we should have played it yesterday, 29th.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, our brother Eneskumi, yes, it's 1 week. So, and it is not for a member passed. Yes, and we have to. So, but competing with the Black Stars game, and still you could have the media supporting it whilst they're doing the Black Stars activation. They're also making sure that, look, let's push the Democracy Cup. So thank you so much. We really want to say thank you.
Amazing stuff. And talk about the Black Stars being the ultimate of brands within our football here in Ghana. Would want to throw the focus on them a little bit. This is the Joy Sports Link here on Joy 99.7 FM, also running on YouTube and also on various affiliates across the country, including Castle 90.3 FM in Cape Coast. Good afternoon to all of our listeners who are listening and joining us for the conversations. Ghana has a major assignment. Coach Attoh has announced a set of players who will be embarking on these games. Where we have Chad, we have Mali. And these two games, in terms of result, can change the face of everything Ghana is doing with these qualifiers, which is to stamp, the qualification ticket for the next FIFA World Cup. Now, many have said that it will be so unforgivable if anything other than qualification happens because there is an expanded format for the FIFA World Cup. And in the years when it was smaller, we were attending. So we don't have an excuse.
Well, it's not your birthright. So the most important thing, we've been to the World Cup from 2006, apart from Russia where we failed to qualify. The point is that, fortunately for us, we are topping the group, 3-point difference between Ghana and Comoros. We have our destiny in our hands. What is important is win all your matches. That's what it means. And you don't need to win by playing beautiful football. At this crucial moment, the most important thing, grind result, get the points, and qualify. Win all your games. How do you strategize to win all the games? From the state perspective, from the government, led by the president. Qualification of a nation to the World Cup, let's say, this case in the Black Stars, where it places the nation, nothing places the nation above that. Nothing. When I remember in 2013 when we just arrived in Rabat with under 20 team, when the under 20 players were getting down, the Moroccan kids who were at the academies at that time, I'm talking about 8 years and 11 years olds, they were talking about Asamoah-Gyan. This is 2013 in Morocco. Asamoah-Gyan. They don't know who heads our country. They are not even interested. That's the power of football. That is why you realize that nations, presidents have taken very strategic steps to invest and make sure they follow that they have respect national team, because what it brings to the nation, it is huge. It put the nation, whilst the World Cup is ongoing, whilst you are playing, it put the nation out there. The healing it brings to people in hospital, families, when we win. We're in this country 2010 when we scored USA. You saw what happened? Yeah. In Kumasi, in Takrady, in Accra.
Yeah.
It took me about 1 hour, 30 minutes from GBC studios when I go out to get to Circle.
Amazing.
People forget about their politics. It become...
And the market women reduce their prices.
Look, the impact is everywhere. People in hospitals get healing while the doctor has not even come. So qualification of Black Star to the World Cup is not just about the players who go there and have their bonus or have their value appreciated, because you know the time that the tournament is always played, June, July, that's the transfer window. That makes players also move when they do very well. So the multiplicity of the impact positively on the nation and beyond is a must. And fortunately for us, we are leading 3 points. This one, no mathematics matter. Win the remaining matches, that's it. And we've been there, we've been in these situations before. And I believe that His Excellency and the FA President, the Minister, together with the players, will make sure that we qualify. After the qualification, now I can tell you, we will qualify. But we should not be complacent. But we will qualify. We will qualify. Chad, Mali will qualify. We are going to qualify. But we need to make sure that all the strategies, all the operations, everything we are doing must be spot on. Because what the World Cup does, what we are praying for, the Comoros and the rest, when they get it, how it will impact and transform the country, we have no idea. So we just have to win all the matches. That's it. Win all the matches. How you win it does not matter. Win it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You just grant the result, win it. That's it. Win all the matches. You are gone.
Well, I don't know what your thoughts are. You can also send us your messages on 055-1111-997. Prefix with +233 if you're outside of Ghana. So it will be +233 55 11997. Okay, so as we talk about the Black Stars, the subject of Olympics versus Hearts also rages on, and the good thing as well is that one key player within these two sides, which is Accra Hearts of Oaks #1 goalie, is now the first choice of the Black Stars head coach, and that is even an amazing story. Well, Accra Hearts of Oaks board member Mr. Vincent Suaudote has joined us on the phone. He's got thoughts. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us, Uncle Vince.
Hi, good afternoon, citizen. Thanks so much. My regards to Larry, and I think, is it Jeff Asari on the studio?
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, my regards to them. First of all, before I come to talk about the so-called landlords, let me wish the Black Stars well. I support what my colleague Jeff is saying. We hope that the state and the government will support the FA, collaborate together so that we make sure that we cross the line. The impact of us qualifying of playing the World Cup is amazing. You have no idea what it is. I remember when I used to live in the UK and Nigeria did well. I think Amokachi danced and then those days. I walk on the road and people call me Amokachi because of the World Cup.
Interesting.
So, yeah, very interesting. I think that year we didn't qualify, but the USA like for something. So it does a lot of work. First of all, then let me thank my colleagues in the legislature for democracy, the speaker, and all those who are making this happen. But let me thank KGL and those who are putting this together. I'm thanking them because now we've been waiting for Olympics for a very long time. You know, in recent years they've had the better of us. I don't want you look at statistics, so it was really, really sad. They left the table of men and went to the doldrums, which they should rather concentrate on coming up rather than coming to face that. Our streak is small. What we should accept, as for Friday, we've been praying that God give us a opportunity to play Olympics, so that we tell them where exactly they are not landlords, they are just landguards, exactly where they lie. We've been praying together. It's the same way we prayed that Kotoko Nalai would never beat us 7 times on the throne. There's the same is applied to Olympics. So I'm urging our Hearts of Oak supporters to come. The same what we did on Sunday against Kotoko is going to be very small. We are really going to put them to the sword and silence them once and for all. How can I be the team from 1911? Are you 1934 or something? Then you tell me that you are a landlord. They should rather concentrate on coming up and leave the doldrums and come to a table of men in the Premier League and stop the plenty talking that they are talking. You should go and ask the now Pinkra on Sunday. After the match, I was shaking his hand. He couldn't even look at my face. This is what we do to them on Friday evening.
Interesting. All right, so we'll see how it goes. The Phobian family, you say, will dominate, and you would stamp your authority.
Definitely, we will. We have no doubt that Hearts of Oak is going to come back like as we used to do in the 64 Battalion, and we are sure on Friday you see a very brilliant Accra Hearts of Oak.
Before we let you off, Mr. Odote, I want you to talk to the fans, football fans, and they're yet to be converted, who are looking for means of recreation, looking for, all of these platforms for competition. Tell them about what is happening within our football space with these kinds of concepts and what they do on the general scale to add something in terms of quality and in terms of equity to our game.
Nat, you see, I've come to learn something about football, which my boss Togwe always discussed recently. Football is not the exact science. So it's important that supporters understand that there's an element. We are there for entertainment. We are there for pride, and the supporters play a key role to create the ambience, the atmosphere, to cheer the team, and to lead the spirit, which you cannot really put your finger on. So they play a critical role to make the whole team beautiful. And I'll appeal to them and urge them to begin to understand the role that they play, cherish the role, protect the image of the club, and make sure that they come to the stadium happy. It's something that exact science means that, yes, we are confident we'll win, but in the end, it could go against us because football has some unseen hands. No matter what you do, no matter the science you bring to it, there's some element that goes into it. And maybe they are the supporters who play that. So we expect them to come and collaborate with their teams, come and be here, enjoy the day, and I'm pretty confident that both teams, because when it comes to Hearts and Olympics, both teams put out their best. Both set of fans will feel proud of their teams.
Amazing stuff. Thank you so much, Mr. Vincent Sowadote, for your time.
Thanks so much. Thanks. Bye.
Vincent Sowadote is a board member of Accra Hearts of Oak, and he's laid it there, and he says that it sure will be something else, and he talks about how Accra Hearts of Oak are, a rejuvenated side who will do amazing stuff on the day. Well, we're also still talking about the Black Stars and what we should be looking at for these upcoming 2 games, Chad and Mali, and what the focus should be for Coach Attoh so we don't miss the mark. Jeffrey Asari, who's here with me in the studio together with Larry Otu, are making a very important point about the fact that the qualification for the FIFA World Cup is no birthright for any nation, because of which we should go in there all guns blazing. We'll be taking your messages as well as we go along. Some messages, and we continue with some of the names, the names and faces that we see, some new ones and some making a return to add bite and quality to Coach Attoh's side ahead of these 2 games. We'll take a listen to all of that as we go along right here on the show. But we'll do some messages as well.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere money we define every day and night. Mama, dada keep on hustling for the family, the luckiest. Yeah, star 712 hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 CD, luckiest with 5,000, the luckiest. The teacher, doctor, market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, yeah, for everyone. Yeah. Star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That we go win. If I win, you win.
You could be the luckiest.
Ghana, are you ready for something spectacular? The stars are coming. Saturday, 30th September 2025. It is the Some Perfect Walk with the Stars. Come walk side by side with your favorite actors, musicians, sports and media personalities as we promote healthy living, fitness and fun. Date is 30th September 2025. Starting point is the forecourt of multimedia, Lemle, at 6 a.m. and finish at the ATTC School Park. Lace up your sneakers and join the biggest fitness walk of the year. There will be good music, dance, aerobics, house screening, and unforgettable moments with our stars. Participation is absolutely free. Just bring your energy, your smile, and your walking shoes. A Some Perfect Walk with the Stars. Sponsors: Ayuda App Bako, Services Bebre, Franco Trading Enterprise, For Papa Fee, Dima for Bar Clinic, Oyare for Dima Funewa, Angel Rock Mixture, Albertan Team, Sinomi Instant Noodles. Try it, love it. See you on the 13th of September.
All right, still here on the Joy Sports Link on Joy 99.7 FM. Interesting conversations. Now, the host of Ultimate Health here on Joy 99.7 FM is Notedwa. Now, Notedwa sends me a message. Let me read it. Now he says, I'm willing to scalp the loser live in studio next week. Live Sakura crop, if they even have hair to spare. Hello. Oh, Note, God bless you for adding the hello, because the 2 gentlemen sitting here in the studio have smoother balls than mine. So which hair are we going to cross? All right, gentlemen, so let's get into it, and then we can bring in a bit of our women, police ladies, and the new venture that they're getting into. But of course, they've done an amazing job, coming to dominate the women's league, and that's a very great story of how an institution, can put together, its sports women to occupy a very, very important place as this. And we have to commend the IGP, the head coach, the chairman of the team, COP Lydia Yakodonko, who's the Director General of the CID, all putting in amazing effort. We'll get to the conversation about when a Ghanaian ladies club can go up there and win the trophy, because these are the early years, and the earlier we win, the better.
But the maiden edition, we're in the finals.
I'm talking about winning it.
Oh, of course, but I'm saying that
yeah,
we have to do a lot of work. The ones that are winning it, do you know the investment, the work they've done? We have a lot of work to look. Even Azake's final, they did very well against Sundown. Because Sundowns, you check the national team by half of the team is always coming from Sundown. Well established, they are catered for, they have every logistics that they did. Look, Shabalala was there, who is now no more with them, was a top. If you take Desiree Ellis, the national team coach, Shabalala is the top coach. You understand? So the investment, this federation is doing quite well, but there's a lot more they need to do if we want to get there. You understand me? Yes, the quality today, where here TV Mazeme came and won it. You understand me? From nowhere. So we can't get there. And Pimdako, unfortunately, that was their maiden edition. They didn't do as expected as compared to Azake lady. But look at the years Azakes have kept consistency, and Coach Bazagi. These are the quality of the technical bench, and then the players, the experience. So we need to keep trying. The time will come. But we need to be investing in the women game a lot. We need to make sure that they have the right coaches, they have the right facilities. We will not get appropriate, but a reasonably right facilities and the logistics, the pitches they play on. We need to make sure that we understand the fact that our women, when they are going, what is the support? That government, ministry. Because that is an area where there's not much investment. Like I said, the FA is doing quite well, but there's more that should be done. And for institutions like the women football, you expect government to be pumping in more. It will also depend on the collaboration, the federation and the ministry, the case they are making for women football. I think that we are doing quite well, but we need to be doing more for us to be able to go out there. Our ladies are not bad. You remember Agbomesi Pleasant, when the SFA won it, she was the #1 centre back. You understand me? She played for SFA. They won the Champions League. So if our talent, Stevie Mazembe, you are the Ghanaian lady, they're also winning. So if we have had 2 ladies from Ghana winning the Champions League, it means that they are good. Just like, look, I remember when Nia J was even wanted to extend contract under Dr. Eke's administration, and then decided to let me go to TP Mazembe. He went and he was starting. They won. So we have quality, but we need to be consistent in making sure that our women, when they go out there, they have the needed support and they are the right people in terms of technical bench that will guide them every time they get onto the pitch to get a result. And look at our women that went to AFCON recently. Look at the performance. So women football is a real deal now, but we need to make conscious effort to invest in it. It's not just the lip service we always pay. Let's make conscious effort to invest in women football. When we do that, look, Nat, what has been done to the men in the league, if we do quarter of that to the women football, I'm telling you, they will bring Champions League than the men. Club level, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
After the men Champions League, I've told you 2 decades ago, I said it 10 years. I'll even extend it, winning it. But that will be a different conversation. But for women football, if you look at how we exhibited excellent quality in the just ended women WAFCON, you understand me? Look at how the young talent exploded and played very well. After a long time when we struggle when it comes to playing quality football at the women level. So I think that Police, even when they lost to Bayelsa, look at how they bounced back. And this is their maiden edition. Do you understand me? Look at how they bounce back. And the possibility of them qualify is very high. So kudos to them. I just hope that they'll be able to qualify for the Champions League proper.
Well, let's cross over to Cote d'Ivoire, a neighboring Cote d'Ivoire, where Joy Sports tournament correspondent Lawrence Kwekubedu is joining us to bring us up to speed on police ladies and their exploits. They're supposed to face Togolese side ASKO in the final group game in the WAFU Zone B Women's Champions League with a semi-final slot on the card. Great to have you here. We had a conversation, Lawrence. We had a conversation during the week after the police ladies bounced back from a jerky start to win 3-1, against their Beninois opponents, and then now they have ASKO to face and make it into the semi-finals. Tell me about the mood in camp and tell me how good it's looking for our police ladies of Ghana.
Mr. Attoh, good afternoon. I think from every indication, the girls are so pumped up for this particular game. Wanda decides they are running the competition because a positive result means that they advance into the semi-finals where they get a chance also to fight for a final slot. So from the mood in camp, right from beating Sam Nelly in that second game, they've been charged up. They know what is at stake. They know their future in this competition relies on this match. The players have been singing and dancing all throughout the bus, through to the stadium, and are getting ready for warm-up at the moment. But then the mood in camp is very positive, from Yusuf Bazigi to even the players who have had to set out the competition due to not being ready yet. Everyone is looking forward to this game, and they feel that today could be that positive day, that particular day that means that they get to represent Ghana proper on the as far as this competition is concerned, because they get to play the semi-finals, fight for a final slot, and hopefully fight for that sole ticket to represent this region at the CAF Women's Champions League later this year.
Lawrence, let's also talk about the this Wafu Zone B Champions League concept, which also means that all other zones and the CAF will be playing in this particular competition as well before the main one. Now, let's talk about what it has added and what it is doing in terms of building on the skill of our ladies and our football clubs in general.
I think from the financial perspective, it's not too encouraging because some of these clubs have to fund themselves, come here and then compete for the number of days that they will stay. But as far as grooming is concerned, it gives them the exposure, it gives them the ability to, play on a stage that not many will often get the opportunity to. All you have to do is to win your respective league, and then you get the opportunity to play in the region, and then coincidentally or subsequently play on the main stage of the continent. So for these girls, they want to play their best football because you want to win the league. You want to be seen by scouts. You want to be monitored by people who hold position, people who are capable of taking you somewhere, and even as far as the European team. So it encourages them. It gives them the platform to compete, as I mentioned. And for some of these clubs, it's also an avenue to make money, because once you get on the main CAF competition, you are able to secure some monetary funds for yourself, get some financial gains. Unlike the first edition where we didn't have Hazakes or any club getting money, the subsequent ones have presented financial packages to the teams that have competed, and it's not going to be any different this season. So for the girls, for the management, for club owners, it's a big platform, it's a big avenue to make money, it's a big avenue to market your players, a big avenue for some of these players to be seen by clubs outside Africa, clubs in Europe, to give them the platform, bring them to Europe, and even develop their career even more.
Amazing stuff. We will come to you and subsequent shows to update ourselves on what's happening with the Police Ladies Club. Have a good time, Lawrence.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr.
Lawrence Kwekubedu is the tournament correspondent for the Wafu Zone B Women's Champions League ongoing in neighboring Cote d'Ivoire, with the Police Ladies Football Club of Ghana going up against their Togolese counterparts, ASKO or ASCO, if you could put it. They will be chasing bigger, prominence within this competition, hopefully a semi-final slot for them. Gentlemen, with the remaining minutes in the show, we just want to, run around the Black Stars and, who is going to, undertake this particular assignment. Now, in goal, within the goalkeeping department, it's Lawrence Atizigi of St. Gallen, Joseph Anang of St. Patrick's Athletic, and of course, Benjamin Asari of Accra Hearts Evoke, one of the biggest discoveries we've made, in the past couple of months. Now, defenders, it's Gideon Mensah of Auxerre, Derek Arthur Korn of Union Berlin, Mohamed Salisu of AS Monaco, Jerome Opoku of Istanbul Başakşehir, and Alexander Jiku of Fenerbahce there, Jonas Ajete of FC Basel, Tariq Lamptey of Brighton Hove and Albion, and Calabianchi of FC Nordsjælland. Also, in midfield is Elisha Owusu of Auxerre, Mohamed Kudus of Tottenham Hotspurs, Ibrahim Osman of Auxerre as well, and then Ibrahim Suleiman of Atalanta, and VRL's Thomas Partey, as well as Abdul Salih Samed. And then in the attacking department, there is Antoine Semenyo of Bournemouth, Atalanta's Kamaldeen Suleimana, Joseph Paintsel of LA Galaxy, Jerry Afriye of Raul Louverture, sorry, and then Jordan Ayew of Leicester City, Christopher Bonsuba of Al Qadsiya, and Inaki Williams, captain of Club Athletic. So this is it, really. The players obviously are not lost on this. But one interesting point of contact is Thomas Partey, who is going in with the psychological burden of dealing with a court case, coming to play and all of that. How well do you see him doing? The last time I saw anything close to this, even though it had nothing to do with any form of abuse, it was more of a relationship separation. That was Michael Essien at the time, when his then partner had taken him to court and were supposed to play a World Cup qualifier in Kumasi, I remember, but that case was adjourned and eventually, thrown out, I believe. Now, what happens here?
Well, for me, look, this is a top player. He's played in Atletico, playing Arsenal. He has strong mentality. And before the call-up, standard practice, the coach would have spoken to him about this and how he feels about it. And immediately the player take the decision that I am ready to play. That's the most important thing. Because this is an issue that is ongoing, as a court issue. So the coach will speak to him and the player will take the decision that I want to play. When a player tells you that I want to play in spite of this, it motivates you, the coach. It means that the player, well, first of all, has accepted the fact that, look, irrespective of this thing, I want to help my country play. And as a coach, it's a plus for when you have a quality player like him, in spite of this, says for you, because the opponent that you are going to play in Chad and Mali, the coaches don't want the top nation, their quality players to play, because they know the moment of magic and brilliance that such quality players can produce. So they pray that such situations do happen, not in this manner though, but a situation where that will make it difficult for them to come up against a national team like Ghana with the quality players. So I don't think that is an issue. Listen, he's played for two top clubs. Those are top clubs at the elite level. And these things come up in different, there are a lot of things that are managed for players to play, have the time to play and focus. So for me, I don't think that it should be an issue. I believe that he is taking care of it. The managers are working on him day in and day out to make sure that he focus more on the national team. Because you see, as a player, in everything you are doing, in playing your club, everything, the most important platform is the World Cup. It's the biggest for every player. It's not every great player that have had opportunity of playing at the top level to go and play at the World Cup. It's the biggest. That is where the best players are assembled to compete among themselves. And that is where your value, and that is where you also make history, depending on the impact you make playing. So it's the biggest thing for every player. And so for me, I think that it's going to play. Well, if you watch the call-up, you realize the coach has maintained a lot of consistency in the call-ups. These are players that have been playing the national team consistently. And it's very important because at this crucial stage, this is not where you go and do a trial lock or test. No, this is where you get results. So you need a team that has consistent quality to be able to deliver that for you.
In very few words, I want you to give a message to especially the new players who will be getting an opportunity with the Black Stars team, the very first time. What would you say to them?
Yeah, they should seize the moment. For you to be given opportunity to be part of, we are talking about the Ghana Black Stars, and you look at our track record, and of course, opportunity to play at the World Cup. It's an opportunity that you have to take advantage of. I also believe that the senior players will embrace them. They will work on them well. They will let them feel at home. They will integrate them into the team very well. And at the end of the day, it is Ghana that we are talking about. And not, my brother Jeff said something, and it will be suicidal that Ghana will not be at the US, Canada, Mexico World Cup. The biggest stage, the biggest platform, there are a lot of opportunities around it. It doesn't only benefit the players. And that's where we become very selfish. Journalists, fans, and we all talk about, oh, they are taking 100,000. The journalists benefit, the fans benefit, business community benefit. So we have to come together and push the Blasters to qualify. It is not about my brother, the FA president. It's not about His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. It's about all of us that we have to make sure that we get to the World Cup, because we know what the World Cup does for a nation and the kind of benefits that we're going to get from the World Cup. So we have to kill this thing. We have to push it very hard and make sure that we win all our matches and qualify to the World Cup. That's it. It's as simple as that. Again, I think we've dealt with this issue before. Cuba train doctors and they export them. The Philippines, they do nurses, they export them. They get foreign exchange, the economy, into the economy and all of that. We have players. The state, and this I'm not talking about government, the state must invest into sports, for that matter, football. And we know that we're going to make a lot of money from exporting players to ply their trade in Europe. Simple.
Simple indeed. And that's how we wrap it up here on the Joy Sports Link on Joy 99.7 FM. You've been hearing from Chief Larry Attoh, the CEO of Primeval Media, who are bringing us the Democracy Cup between Accra Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. And of course, a big attraction game between the legislature and the judiciary, parliamentarians going up against our judges and our lawyers. Also, Mr. Jeffrey Asari. He is a director of operations at Primeval Media and also a seasoned analyst. That's how we wrap it up this afternoon. Have a wonderful time this weekend. And show continues. The party goes on here on Joy 99.7 FM. Kwame Dazi and the rest of the crew will take over with Showbiz A to Z and more of the conversations continuing right here. You have a wonderful time, and thanks to the whole production team here led by Mubarak Haruna and Benaya Elom, Dafiamekpo, and the rest of the team. I'll be back, God willing, next weekend to bring you another Joy Sports Link. In the meantime, you all stay well. God bless.